She really was, in essence, the first mainstream woman interviewing heads of states and popes and going everywhere and doing absolutely everything and getting it to the place that it became normalized. And we should give credit to the people that do that. Here's a little compilation of some of Barbara's work over the years. This is just a random collection that we put together, and she interviewed everybody. It was celebrities and reality TV people to literally the Pope and the President. Here's just a little bite.
You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any, forgive me, any talent. Nikki recently released a song. It's called Hell Yeah. It's about American Idol. And she says, I'm quick to check a bitch if she is out of line. Are you the bitch she's singing about?
Don't know what she's singing. I didn't know she sang. I thought she rapped or whatever. Yeah.
I'm sitting opposite you. But you are a little overweight.
More than a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. If I could figure that out, I'd fix it.
Do you try to diet?
Oh, Barbara, I've had more diets and lost and gained back more weight in my lifetime than I care to count.
There are people who say that you couldn't be president because you're so heavy. What do you say to them?
No, it's ridiculous.
Universal health care.
Folks,
okay?
we could go
you
on.
want that same government.
Elizabeth, calm down, dear.
I can't. This
Yes,
makes me so
Elizabeth,
upset, Barbara.
I know, but everybody has strong opinions. And there are many other arguments that other people could give you. I think the most important thing, which is what we see today, is we've got to be able to have these discussions and listen to other people's opinions, and not go so crazy that you don't listen to anybody's opinion.
I heard everything you said. I just am emphatic
I barely started.
Well,
and it's not just my opinion.
So look, we could have picked a zillion questions, whether she was interviewing Bill Clinton or Barack Obama or literally the Pope or whoever. We picked a couple that were a little more in the culture thing. But like to say to the Kardashians, to literally sit down with the Kardashians and be like, you have no talent. Like she did that, to sit down with Chris Christie, you're fat, to do that. Like she really was putting herself out there and trying to have difficult conversations. Like the Christie one is interesting because it's like, everyone kind of knows it. Like he was never going to be president, and it had something to do with his weight, right? And she called him out on that. Like that just is. To the Kardashians, you've become this cultural force. You do nothing. That's interesting. But really at the end there is the one that it really is all about, where she says everyone has their own opinions. And in essence, we have to be able to talk about these things at the very table of the show that she created. She created The View. Can you give me the year on The View? What year did The View come out? About 25 years ago, I think, or so. And when she created it, the whole idea of The View, as I said earlier, was to create this place for women, in this case, of all different walks of life to come together and do it respectfully. It came out in 1997, 25 years. That's pretty good. About 26 years ago. But she did that, and she tried to maintain some level of let's have these conversations to the best of our ability. It's the most American thing you can do.